Good morning, everybody. It's Whip and Chat Wednesday. Um, Come and get your works in progress and join me for a little bit of stories to tell of my life. Okay. And I have one thing. I've just gone over 100 subscribers, so that's a milestone for me, and I'm all excited about it. And I think it's all from you guys out there who have pushed that button. So anyway, thank you very much, and let's get started. Hello, everyone. Guess what day it is? It's Whip and Chat Wednesday. Hi. I'm going to be working on this painting, and it's from Visu Arts. It's one of the first paintings that I bought, and I've been working on it on and off. I just wanted you to see a good picture of it. Oh, by the way, this is Joy, and it's Everything Diamond Painting. Welcome if you're new. I'm glad for you to be here. And if you're a subscriber, hey, welcome too. Glad you're back. So anyway, for my Whip and Chat Wednesday, I thought I'm almost done. I've just got these two squares and a little bit in here to do. So I'm going to be working on this. And I just wanted to show you the picture. Like I said, I've been working on it for, a while on and off in between all the Christmas events and everything that's been going on. So I just wanted to show you what I've done in between. It called for 3865s. And what I've done is I had 3865 ABs. Yeah, cool. So I have replaced all those white areas, 3865s, with the ABs. I don't know if you can see them shining extra on there. I'll put it up closer. See all in here? I got them all in here and over on the white up here. So it added a little sheen because it just didn't look like the picture on the site. The picture was all like fluorescent and stuff, and this one's not. So I decided to put ABs, make it a little more shinier. Anyway, I'm going to turn it around because this is the side I'm working on, and I'm going to turn my light on here. Okay. Tonight I'll be using my pens by Cheryl, this new one that I got. Really pretty, and it's been very comfortable to use. I've used it for a couple of days. So I put glue dot in here, a fresh one. So I might have to stop and add a little more to it. Sometimes one is not enough. So we'll see what happens. And I'm going to go ahead and get started on this. So the first one I'm going to work with is the eyes. And I got my little white tray here. That's really all I need because a lot of it's graffiti, so I don't have to pour a whole tray out. So I'm going to shake my tray, and maybe I can make this a little closer so you can see what I'm doing. There we go. Well, a little more. So gonna go a little closer. Okay, I think so. There we go. All right, I think I got it in there. So let me move this all over here. And there, we got it in view here. Okay, so I'm going to start. So anyway, I got a few things that I'm going to talk about. Kind of like this is my life. This is what's been going on all week, over the last month or so, I think, since I've done a whip and chat before. First thing is, I don't know if you remember on my last couple of whip and chats, I was talking about our trip to Ireland, and I was just getting so excited about it. This is the second time we've tried to go. And then we had, almost to the last minute, we had a problem, they told us, with our passport. And some countries require that your passport doesn't expire till like 4 to 6 months after you leave, just in case you get stuck there and you have to stay for a while. They want your passports to be up to date. But we couldn't get our passport, updated and back in time to be able to meet the deadline of leaving. So we called someone at the state, or I don't know where it was my husband called, but he talked to a lady there. And what she did was she got on the phone to the passport place in Ireland and actually talked to them. And they said there they required the expiration to be at least 3 months out from your trip. And ours was missing it by like 2 days on the other one, the expiration date. Well, this one they said 3 months. So we thought, okay, that's good. We're on, the last place required 6 months and we missed that by 2 days. And now they're saying 3 months. So, hey, no problem. We don't have to worry about it. So we went ahead and kept the booking. But wouldn't you know, last week or the week before, we get a notice from the travel agent from our Globus tour lines that the trip had been canceled because of COVID and other things that were going on in Ireland. So it's like, doggone, after all that we went through with the passport, it ended up getting canceled anyway. So this is like the second time that we've tried to go. And I'm so disappointed, but, there's got to be a reason for it. So, I didn't really say too much about, I was disappointed, but, I'm not going to really worry about it. So then we decided to get a head start on renewing our passport. So we went ahead and started that. It's going to take about 14 weeks for that to come back. So we had to get a picture taken and we filled the forms out online and mailed, and you had to have the picture taped onto the paperwork just so. And so we got all that done and mailed it out. So, if we try to book this again, it won't be till like next year again. So, we're okay on that too. So, maybe there's a reason why we weren't supposed to go this time either. Okay, so that story's that. Next thing that's happened is our Jasmine, who's a puppy, and she just turned a year old on Monday. She just went into heat for the first time. So we were waiting for this to happen for the last 6 months, I guess, because we figured dogs go in heat, females, every 6 months. So anyway, she didn't go. Well, in the last week, we've noticed our male dog, Jackson, sniffing her back end all the time. And we had to keep telling him, stop it. Well, with all that being said, I kind of have this feeling, she must be getting ready because he's spending an awful lot of time in the back of her. So on her birthday, which was yesterday, Monday, I was walking down into our lower hall downstairs, and it's all tile down there, and I saw a couple of drops of blood. So I yelled upstairs to my husband, "Did you hurt yourself? Did you cut yourself? Are you bleeding anywhere?" And he said, "No." I said, "Well, lo and behold, Jasmine just went into heat." So we called our neighbor, and I just found a few spots all over. We called our neighbor, and she has a doggy diaper. It's like a plastic diaper that you put a pad on the inside. So she came over. The only pads they had in their house were the big maternity ones, after you have a baby, and the ones, mamas, that after you have a baby, you have these really thick, wide sanitary napkins that you use for like 6 weeks after. Well, her daughter had a baby a year and a half ago or so, and so that was the only thing they had in their cupboard. So she brought it over and showed us how to put it on. And boy, Jasmine did not like that. She did not like that at all. So every time she goes out, we have to take it off. Every time she comes in, we have to put it on. You stick her tail through this hole, and then there's some Velcro straps underneath her belly, and you pull them up and you tighten it to her. And so we went to bed that way. And when I woke up this morning, I don't know where she was. I think she went outside, but the diaper was laying on the bedroom floor. So I said, oh, great. So I went to find her, and I took a paper towel and wiped her, but it's just like a little bit, like if you cut your finger or something. So we haven't been putting it on her right now. And I know this sounds gross, but, Jackson keeps running over to her and licking her, so I think he's keeping her pretty clean. So anyway, my neighbor was saying that this first week is the mild week, and next week will be her second week, and then she becomes prime. So then we really have to watch our male dog Jackson, because she's too young to get pregnant. She needs to go at least through one more heat. So we're going to have to watch her next week, and we're going to have to separate them. And it's like, oh, this is the first time for us to have a dog in heat, a female, because all the other animals we've had have been spayed or neutered. So, this is brand new for us, and I've been kind of stressed out about it. We just had our carpets cleaned not too long ago. So, but she's not really making that much of a mess yet. So we'll have to wait to see what happens next week. So that's been interesting these last 2 days. And all I keep, thinking about is, oh, my little puppy girl. She's not a little girl anymore. She's become a woman. I don't know if you, had female dogs, puppies, and, I wonder how you handled their first heats if you had a male dog around. I don't know. I've just never had to deal with it. And our male dogs have been neutered, so they don't go running around the neighborhood finding females that are in heat. So it's just interesting. We had one experience with Jax when he was about a year old. Our neighbor next across the street had a dog with her who went into heat, and he actually sat at our front window and howled when he got a whiff of her the first time. So I don't know how gross this is or how interesting, but it's life here in our house, and it's a story to tell, so I'm telling it. So that's Jasmine. And let's see what's next. We have this plum tree in our yard, and it has miniature plums on it. And so we, every year, I'm looking for my D's. Every year, the plums just fall out every year about this time. And they just fall out of the tree when they're ripe, and we have to pick them up. And I usually have 2 or 3 bowls full, and I give them some to the neighbors. And anyway, a couple years back, my husband trimmed the top of the tree, and it never usually would get plums that far up. So this year, it bloomed with plums, and oh my God, it was so overwhelming. We did not know what to do with the plums that fell. They just were falling, and the plums grew all the way to the top of the tree. So anytime a little breeze came up, they'd all start plopping on the ground. We had plums when we woke up in the morning that were laying across our driveway, that rolled down the little incline they're on. We had them roll out into the street. They were all underneath the tree. So anyway, we were putting them in bags. I mean, I kept a bowl for myself, but I can only eat so many plums, you know. So we started bagging them up in the grocery bags and laying out in the front of our yard with a sign saying free plums. Well, you know, a few people came by and I guess and picked up some of the plums because we didn't see them there anymore. And then these two little kids that live on the other side of our circle, they came by one day and my husband said, hey, why don't you guys go home and get some bags and come pick up these plums? There's plums everywhere. So they went home and they got some grocery bags from their parents, I guess. And they came back and we just let them start picking them up. And they picked up a couple of bagfuls. So they went home, and a couple of days later, I think it was yesterday or Sunday, we came back from somewhere, and there was a jar with a card sitting on our porch. When I got it inside, I read the card, and they were telling us thank you for the plums, and they decided to make plum jam, and it made like 8 or 10 jars of plum jam for them, and so they were giving us a jar of it as a thank you. And I thought, oh my gosh, that was so nice. And by the way, there's still plums under the tree, but they're starting to rot now because I just got tired of picking them up. I mean, it's a job, bending over and picking up. I even tried to sit on the ground at one time to pick them up, and I just finally said, you know, I'm not going to do this anymore. So anyway, we have a nice jar of plum jam, and I would have never have done that. I would have never made jam. I am not a Susie homemaker. If any of you people are familiar with that phrase. So anyway, so that was that. And the next thing is, you know, my garden's been in full bloom. I've showed some pictures on Instagram and my Facebook page, and it's just been beautiful. My lilies are blooming now. I cut dahlias off my plants and brought them in the house and vases. I mean, it's just that time of year. It just looks so beautiful. So anyway, if you check my Instagram page out, joy.martin.1428, you'll see my plants. And if you check my Facebook page, which is Diamond Painting with Joy, I have them on there too. So go ahead and enjoy. See what I'm talking about. Okay, so what else is there? Let's see. So what do you guys, how was your week? And what paintings are you working? I hope that you're diamond painting along with me, because that's what these whip and chats are for. Why don't you get on my Facebook page, and which is the link is in the description box, and show me what you're working on for Wednesday Whip and Chat. I like to see everybody's pictures. And I think I don't, trying to think if there's anything left to mention. Oh, yeah. If you want to subscribe, the button's down underneath this picture, underneath this screen. Go ahead and hit that. And also hit the bell, because that gives you a notification of new videos that I have out. And I've still got quite a bit of those to go. And join my Facebook group, Diamond Painting with Joy. If you answer all the questions, there's only 3. If you answer the questions, then you're automatically approved, and you can start enjoying everything that we post on there. I have an admin also now, but she's watching it for me, and she's been helping me get things posted on there. So we have a lot more activity since I don't have always the time to be playing on there. So anyway, I wish to keep doing this with you, but I'm running out of topics. I made those notes and I think I got them all, and I hope I didn't bore anybody. But I'm glad you joined me, and I enjoy talking with you. And let's see. What are we going to do? So tomorrow you'll see this video because I'm doing it actually Tuesday night. I have another DAC coming. Oh yeah, I have another DAC coming, and it should be arriving Thursday, and I'll be doing an unboxing on that. It's the Pink Mermaid, and I'm joining an event with Tiggs Trays. There, she has a Facebook, Tracy Tiggs, or Tracy Strand, and she has a Facebook page, and it's Tiggs Trays, and I'll have a link for her, and she's doing an event. Any water-themed painting, 40 by 60. She has a requirement size. So if you guys want to join along, if you have any paintings that is water theme, oceans, mermaids, dolphin, fish in the water, anything that has water in it, she is welcoming. It's going to go for 6 weeks. So it started Monday or yesterday, and it's going to go for 6 weeks. And unfortunately, I ordered mine too late, and it won't get here till Thursday. So I'm going to have to unbox it, show everybody, and then kit it up, and at least get a couple of drills on it to show that, you know, my first week's progress. You know, first I have to take a picture of it, you know, without any drills, show it brand new. And then I have to get a couple of drills on it just to show that, you know, because you show 1 week progress, 2nd week progress, 3rd week progress, and all that stuff. So I'm looking forward to that painting. I saw that on DAC, and I just kind of fell in love with it. It's not really the style I usually pick, but there was something about her that really caught my eye. So I think she was on sale too. The other thing I did, I'm excited and waiting for that painting to come in, is I ordered a white tube on sale at Craftably. Yeah, that was all over the internet the last day or two about their white tube sale. So all their older paintings that were in the white tubes, those went on like 20% off. So I bought the Sad Fairy, a Sad Fairy or Sad Fairy. And I had put that on a waiting list to get notified. And so they did. So I'll be looking forward to getting that and unboxing it. So those are the 2 new paintings that I have. Plus, I still have a whole lot in my stash to unbox. I mean, they're getting older all the time, but, you know, they'll still be new for me, and hopefully they'll be new for you to look at because, like I said, my style is kind of a little different than everybody else's out there. But that's okay, because then all the paintings will be new for you. Some of them are older DACs, and you've probably seen them before, but we'll refresh your memory on that. So I am going to, I was going to try to finish this. I'm always trying to finish a painting. So I only have this few little spots left. So if you have any comments of what I'm doing, or if there's something that you want me to see and show for you, or anything like that, let me know. I'd be interested in hearing and finding it for you, or whatever. So anyway, that's it. I don't think I'm going to finish this little bit. I'm gonna mumble, and I don't like to do that, so I'm going to say goodbye now, and I hope you guys have a good night, because it's 9:30 on Tuesday night here, and I'm glad you showed up, and have a good rest of the week, okay? So that's it. We'll see you the next time around. Bye. Well, I hope you liked my video. And remember, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to click on subscribe and hit that little bell to see notifications of my new videos that come up. And hit the like button. I always like that. And have a good day. Bye.